boyfriends, girlfriends, gift giving, and CCR. CCR. In Taiwan, they say CCR. What's CCR?
与外国人交往，就是跟外国人在一起，就是会被叫 CCR.
Yes, and it's funny because you say foreigners for this, and it's very interesting because in my mind, everyone is a foreigner. Many times I'm talking with a friend, and they say, who are you with? And it's like, oh, I'm with my foreigner friend. And I go, why do you have to say foreigner friend? Why can't you just say friend? I always think that's kind of interesting. That happens in Taiwan, but that's okay. I am Russ, your foreigner friend, or your teacher, or your whatever. And then CCR relationships, that's what they say. They like to separate, your different cross-cultural relationships. One is from one country, the other one is from another country. So we'll talk more about that later. Right now, let's break into what is Valentine's Day. Today is February 14th. Today is traditionally known as Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is the annual festival to celebrate romantic love, right? Love is love. Like, you can love anyone. Like, I love my dog, and I love my PlayStation, right? I love my Nintendo Switch. But today is not about that kind of love. It's not about family love. Today is about romantic love. And the reason I'm here, just with Alice, I'm not here with any other teacher, is because all the other teachers have dates. They all have dates. I don't have a date. All our teachers have either class or dates. I'm the only one that doesn't have a date today. So this is my date, talking to all of you. Okay. So let's go into what is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is to celebrate romantic love, friendship, and admiration. It's when you show that you care about someone, and you do this by sending them messages or by giving them gifts. Valentine's Day started a long time ago. It started in the 3rd century. It was named after a Catholic priest by the name of Saint Valentine. Priest. What is a priest? Well, in the Western countries, when you go to church, the person giving the church is called a priest. In Taiwan, or in some Asian countries and some religions, you don't have a church. You may have a temple. It has another place where you go to pray. You may have a mosque. So you don't have a priest, you have a monk, or you have a rabbi, or there are different names to call him. But one priest, his name was Saint Valentine. And basically, the Roman Church decided, okay, everyone was celebrating this one tradition on February 14th, so the church decided, no more. We're going to get rid of that celebration, and we're going to rename it. We're going to rename it Valentine's Day after this saint. So that was February 14th, many years ago, and now we celebrate it by giving people gifts on Valentine's Day. So, where do you like to go? That's my question for all of you asking. Where do you like to go on Valentine's Day? Where do you like to go on a date for Valentine's Day? Let's see, where do you guys like to go on a date for Valentine's Day? Alice, where do you like to go on a date for Valentine's Day?
这真的考验到我，我还真的不知道。
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, this is an. I don't think this is a question problem about where you like to go. I think this is exactly what we're saying when we talk about cross-cultural relationships, CCR, because this is a problem that I've had with all my girlfriends. All my girlfriends in Taiwan, I've always had this problem of having to decide where I want to go on a date. This is always an issue. And the reason it's an issue is because in Taiwan, you like to say something very strange. You guys like to say 都可以. 都可以. Always 都可以. What does that mean? What does 都可以 mean?
就是想要让对方可以带我们去任何地方，所以我们都会觉得都可以，因为我们没有 idea.
给我 link. No. 都可以 means you don't want to decide. And that's the biggest problem that I had anytime I'm dating someone in Taiwan. I'm having trouble figuring out what they want. Because they don't say what they want. They say 都可以. They don't want to decide. It's okay. Doesn't mean it's okay. Because here's the problem that I have on a date. And when my date says 都可以. Because in the translation would mean it's okay or everything is fine. That's the translation for it. But the culture here is very different. Because the culture is what you're really trying to say. What you're really trying to say with 都可以 is culture-wise. You're trying to say, I don't know. You decide. So I'll give you an example. I took a girl out on a date. And we went to this restaurant. And the food was okay. So then I asked her, what did you think about the restaurant? Did you like the restaurant? And you know what she says to me? Oh, 还不错. Oh, it's okay. Oh, 都可以. The other one, 还好, right? So you have many ways to say down the middle. You have many ways to say it's okay. And that's the problem right there. Because if I take you to a restaurant and you say to me, oh, it's okay, I don't know. Next time, do we go to that restaurant? Or do we go to a different restaurant? I don't know where you want to go. I don't know what you want to do. So this puts me in a bad position where I don't know. I would like you to tell me where to go. I would like you to tell me what you want, and that's why we have some problems with CCR, cross-cultural relationships, because honestly, we don't know. We don't know what you want.
不过我觉得你要习惯台湾人的想法，因为我们不喜欢讲太直接，我们不喜欢说不知道、不喜欢、很难吃，我们不会很少会说这个，我们都会说还不错，还 OK。还好，对。如果真的很喜欢，我们一定会说，超好吃，很喜欢。但还好，或是一点点犹豫，我们就真的觉得，还 OK。
Well, true. So I guess that's why we need to say something about any relationship, either non-cross-cultural or cross-cultural relationship, is all about communication. And are you able to say what you're thinking and express what you're thinking? So let me teach you guys a different ways to say no, you don't like something, because that's really the thing is you don't want to say no to me. You don't want to say no to your date that the restaurant is poor or that the restaurant is bad. So you can say it was fine, or you can say not so much. Like if I ask you, did you like the restaurant? And say, not so much. So next time I know not to take you there, right? So that's one thing that you can do instead of saying hi, how, or 都可以. So that's what Valentine's Day is. That's what people do. There's another thing like Valentine's Day though. It's called White Day. What is White Day? White Day is on March 14th, and many Asian countries celebrate White Day. White Day is like Asian Valentine's Day or Chinese or Japanese Valentine's Day. It's on March 14th, and this is reverse because on February 14th, it's always the boy giving the girl a present, right? But on March 14th, they reverse it. The girl gives the boy a present. So the boy receives honmei choco or giri choco. This is white chocolate that the boy receives. on Valentine's Day. So let's think about that. What is I would say it's all right. What is a good gift for Valentine's Day? I want to ask our audience out there. What is a good gift for Valentine's Day? Anyone? Anyone have good ideas? What is a good gift for Valentine's Day? Well, let's think about this. What should a boy buy a girl for Valentine's Day? What should a boy buy a girl for Valentine's Day? Everyone likes to give flowers. Flowers a good gift? Maybe. Yes, Chicho, flowers. Do you like when a boy gives you flowers? Chicho09? The most. Jenny loves flowers. Boys, give these girls some flowers. Flowers are good, but don't flowers die? I think flowers die, right? Like, when I give a girl flowers, I always have trouble giving a girl flowers. Because number one, I don't want to give her expensive flowers. Because I can give a girl expensive flowers. I can give a girl cheap flowers. The flowers will die eventually. So she'll just take them on day one, take a couple pictures, post on Instagram, and then throw them away. So I always feel it's kind of like a waste. Wouldn't a plant be better? No. Alice is like, no.
不过可以像我一样，可以把它做成干燥花。
Okay. Lipstick, and then you can kiss. You don't need to say have. Give them lipstick, and then you can kiss later, right? Lipstick. Is lipstick okay? Is makeup okay? Is that a good gift for Valentine's Day? I don't think so.
可以。
Maybe she wasn't too serious about that. Makeup? I don't know about makeup. As a boy, I will have trouble buying makeup for a girl because I don't know what makeup the girl would like. So I'd have trouble buying makeup. So flowers are definitely okay. 12 flowers. Yeah, because it's safe, but I don't know what makeup girls like. I don't know what. Not special. So there's nothing special about makeup. Okay. So makeup, maybe. Jewelry, ring, earrings, necklace. Necklace is okay. A necklace is okay. So if I give a girl a necklace is okay. A ring?
No.
Maybe it's a bit too much, right? You don't want to give an engagement ring. Bracelet. Bracelet, all right? So we can give a bracelet. Make some soup out of the rose. Edmund, have you ever drunk rose soup? I don't know. I've never had that, so I don't know. But good advice, Edmund. Thank you. I like that. So you can give maybe jewelry. Maybe a necklace is safe. Maybe a bracelet is safe. Chocolate. Chocolates are easy, right? You can buy chocolates at 7-Eleven. Chocolates is super easy. Just give chocolates. I'll be okay with chocolates. Don't need to do that. What? No, I'm not gonna make chocolate. I don't even know how to begin. Where do you make chocolate? I don't even know. That seems too much trouble to make chocolate. What's this person's name? In the purple? Yeah. Yeah. She said, give a gadget. Give a gadget. Like an iPhone 11 Pro. Everyone can... You're right. It's useful. We use the word useful. Giving a gadget is very, very useful. So, I think if I give a girl an iPhone 11 Pro, she'll be very happy. She even if she doesn't like me, she'll say, "Oh, thank you." So maybe I can still get a date from that. So give a gadget. That's good. Give a girl an iPhone. It's definitely a great price. Oh, but that's expensive. But chocolates. I can give chocolates. Making chocolates, I don't know, Alice. You're a little crazy. I don't. Have you made chocolates before? No? No, see? And you want guys to do it? No. Can't get chocolates. Underwear? Girls, are you okay with a guy giving you underwear for Valentine's Day?
如果还没在一起，千万不能这样送，会觉得是变态。不过如果你们在一起一段时间，送这个是 OK 啦。
Okay. Well, first of all, we don't use the word underwear because underwear is like kids' underwear. Anyone can say underwear. Underwear is everything. If you go to the department store, you'll see that they'll write lingerie. Lingerie. So lingerie is a nicer way to say underwear. Maybe it's a little crossing the line. So there's a line, right? You cannot cross that line. So sometimes when you have a friendship, you have two people are friends, and then one person does something not nice. That person has crossed the line, and the other person got angry, right? So you don't want to cross the line. Maybe giving someone who's not your girlfriend, someone who you don't know, is crossing the line. So maybe underwear is not crossing the line. Underwear, yes, excellent point. You give lingerie if the person is your partner, if the person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend. If they're not, don't. And don't give them kids' underwear. That's not funny either.
你可以吧
Kids' underwear?
因为你喜欢 Mickey， 送你 Mickey underwear。
I can give. I don't know if my girlfriend would like it if I give her Mickey underwear. I don't know. That's a little bit weird. Someone's asking who's the girl. This is Alice. Alice works for us at Vine Education Company. She does all our sales and she does all our marketing and advertising material and designing. So she designs our office. So that's who she is. And she's also answering all the chats because I can't write in Chinese. Writing in Chinese is so difficult for me. And reading Chinese is also very, very difficult. So anytime you're writing and translating in Chinese, that's what she's doing right now. She's chatting to all of you, and she's going to tell me every time you guys say something interesting, like kids' underwear. Good point, kids' underwear. Something that a lot of Japanese, because before I had a Japanese girlfriend, and what she would send me, my ex-girlfriend is Japanese, and what she would send me on White Valentine's Day was chocolates. Not chocolates, sorry, marshmallows. Marshmallows. What are marshmallows? Marshmallows are like when I drink hot chocolate, I like to put these white marshmallows on top of my hot chocolate. So we call those marshmallows. So in Japan, they have a nice gift set of marshmallows. And she sent me marshmallows, and I thought that was very strange. But apparently that is a custom in Japan to give the boyfriend marshmallows. Someone's asking, do you marry? Oh, good question. Are you married? Are you married? So when you are dun 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 dun, when you have a ring like this, it means you are married. But which hand is my ring on? In my culture, men wear a ring on their left hand if they're married, because there's a vein that goes from your left hand all the way up to your heart. So we call that the ring finger. So you wear it on I wear it on the right hand. So no, I am not married. Are you married? No, I am not married. I am single. Single means not married. Good question. Are you married? But culture question, you can't ask someone if they're married or not married. Just like you can't ask someone, are you gay or not gay? Or do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? That's not a very polite question to ask. Generally, people will tell you if they have a boyfriend, if they are, quote unquote, seeing someone. Are you seeing someone? So maybe that question, the first time you meet someone, is a little direct, is a little straight, right? I wish I had a girlfriend. I wish I was married because maybe today I would actually have a date, not here. Actually, something very funny. So when we decided to do this show on 17, my first thought was 17. Many pretty girls on 17. So I think by coming to the studio, I will meet many, many pretty girls. No, they're all at home. They're all live streaming from home. So not here. Oh. So I don't know where you can meet many nice girls. Good question, Jenny. Are you seeing someone? That is the question that you ask. Do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? That's a more polite way to say that. Okay, so those are gifts a boy should buy a girl. What should a girl buy a boy? Can you tell us your partner requirement? Perhaps one of the live audience is keen. Ooh, excellent question. And you're using Google. I think you translated that. We're going to talk about that in a second because that's one of the questions that I have right now. What you want, I'll just ask it now. No. I'll ask that later. Let's finish this. What should a girl buy a guy for Valentine's Day?
怎么用?
Yeah. What should a girl buy a guy? You're Singaporean? Oh, hello, are you in Singapore? I was just in Singapore a couple weeks ago. Singapore is great. Your partner requirement.
你觉得呢?
I don't know. I think something before someone else had a great requirement to say something useful. Something useful is a great gift. For me, what I would like is maybe clothing, maybe ties. That's easy. I like shoes, but something in Chinese culture is you're not supposed to give shoes to your partner because if you give them shoes, they're gonna run away. That's a tradition. That's a culture. Something I don't know. But something useful, I think, for guys. Guys like video games, so maybe some gadget or some video games. I think when we're talking about gifts, you give something to someone for two reasons. Not to spend money on them. Sure, giving them an iPhone would be great. Giving the girl a Chanel bag or expensive jewelry or expensive makeup is great. But the most important thing to realize when you give someone a gift is you show them that you are paying attention to them. Showing them that you care for them. So a gift of shoes is something, oh, you need new shoes, so I buy you shoes. You need this, so I buy you something useful. Something to show the person that you care about them. Yes, shoes as in sneakers, leather, any shoes, Chinese culture, they tell me you're not supposed to give them. It's bad luck because they will run away. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about that. Someone had a question about your partner requirement. The way we would say that is, what is your type? What is your type? I wrote that down there for you guys. We'll ask, what is your type? Alice.
你的菜是什么?
What is your type? I think all the guys want to know because sometimes she's the one that introduced me to this platform because she live streams also, and every time she's live streaming, they always ask her, "What is your type?"
我的 type， 我觉得应该就是要聪明，smart， 然后
smart, yeah.
human，
and
幽默，好笑
humorous, funny, smart and funny. Yes, Alice is a live streamer. You can go give her all your stars and your points and your coins and all that stuff. I'm here to teach English. What is your type? Your type is what you like. What do you look for in a person? What do you like about a person? Alice is looking for someone who is smart and funny. Most girls in the West, they always say tall, dark, handsome, rich, That's their type. Yeah, my type. My type. Well, Alice before said I like Disney. I like cartoons. So I'm a big Disney fan. So one of Harry, Harry. Some people have a type if they have a beard. Harry, if they have a lot of hair. Taiwanese girls don't like my beard. So maybe she said yes. All the girls that I always meet, they always say, I don't like your beard. You look old. Yeah, whatever. Beard, thank you. Beard is nice. Thank you. I think so too. But my type would be, I'd like someone who likes Disney, and someone who is also likes to joke around and play, because I am always joking. I am a little immature. I don't take things too seriously. I'm always laughing and joking and playing games. Not like video games, but just games and jokes in the office and stuff. So I need someone who likes that. Jenny Baby, a loyal and responsible man. Excellent. Yes, Jenny. Loyal is very important. Loyal means you say something and you do it, right? You don't break a promise. You are loyal. So in a relationship, when you're loyal means you have one girlfriend and only one girlfriend. If you're a guy and you have multiple girlfriends, you are not loyal. Responsible means you do your job. You take care of your family, take care of your friends, take care of your business. That is responsible. Very good, Jenny. Having someone who's loyal and responsible is important. It's very hard for me to be responsible because sometimes I am immature. But loyal and responsible are two very, very important things that you look for in someone. What we say that is, what is your type? My friend... My type, yeah. My type would be someone who likes Disney and someone who's also playful, always wants to joke and play, because that's what I like to do. I always like to joke and play. My friend from Singapore, I'm sorry, I can't read your name. But what is your type? What is your type? She's from Singapore?
Selenia.
Selenia? I don't know. Hello. Do you have an English name? I don't know your English name, Selenia. But what is your type down there? So that's a question that you can ask someone. What is your type? Definitely, if you are dating someone, you want to date someone who is your type. Alice, would you ever date someone who is not your type? Maybe some guy, he's not smart, he's not funny, but he's very handsome and very rich. Is that okay? She said, did you notice that? She's like, someone who's handsome and rich. Okay to date? Yeah. Maybe not smart, maybe not smart, maybe not funny, but rich. Okay, friends only. Okay. I disagree. I think someone with money can always find a date. Someone can always find a date. So there are many vocabulary words for Valentine's Day and for dating. So right now I want to go... before I go through vocabulary words, I want to talk about Chinese Valentine's Day. What is Chinese Valentine's Day? Chinese Valentine's Day is known as the Qiqiao Festival. It's the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. So Qi. And Chinese Valentine's Day, the Double Seventh Festival, it's where Chinese people celebrate Valentine's Day. That's very, very dangerous for guys living, I think, in Taiwan or in Asia, in China, in Japan, because we have to celebrate many Valentine's Day. That means many gifts. So I think being rich definitely helps. You need a good conversationalist. Someone to intrigue my mind as a partner. So easier way to say that is someone you can talk to. You're really looking for someone you can talk to. Good. Let's go through some vocabulary words. Yeah. Her type is conversationalist and intriguing. Someone who can talk to you. Well, that's one of the things about CCR cross-cultural relationships is it's not so much that culture that's a big difference. It's more about, can you talk to the person? Can you communicate with the person? That's one of the reasons why I teach English. And one of the things about my English classes is that in my classes, I don't care so much about vocabulary and grammar, because that's not important. What's most important is, can you express here what's in your heart? Can you express what you're thinking, what you're feeling? So if you're able to do that, if you're able to express yourself and the other person is able to understand you and you understand each other, doesn't matter where you're from, it can be a good relationship. So it all starts with conversation, being able to talk and to communicate. Can I sing? No, I'm a horrible singer. So if you want the live stream show that's singing, you can go somewhere else. Trust me, if I start singing, all of you will run away. Nobody will listen to me. Nobody will listen to me at all. Okay, so let's talk about some vocabulary words that are important for Valentine's Day and that are important for dating. The first one is the magic word date. Date. Now, you have to be careful with this word, because a date is when two people go somewhere together, but there is some romantic interest behind. There's the possibility for romance, right? So, me and Alice, we work together. We cannot go on a date, right? If two people work in a company, maybe they shouldn't go out on a date. Maybe that's crossing the line, right? Or you and your best friend, you don't go out on a date. You hang out with your friend. You go to the restaurant with your friend. You have dinner with your friend. You meet up with your friend. When you go on a date is, Alice, do you want to go on a date with me? That means I want her to like me, or I like her and I want her to like me. So there's a possibility for romance. That is a date. So many times I hear people say, oh, I'm going dating with my friends. Like, dating, like, no. Dating is that. Dating is you're going because there's a possibility for romance. So be careful when you say you're going on a date. One time I had this friend and I liked her, and I was single and she was single, and then I asked her out on a date. So I said, hey, let's go have dinner and then maybe see a movie. She said, sure. And then I told her it's a date. She said, no problem. We went out to dinner, and during dinner she starts talking to me about her boyfriend. I did not know she had a boyfriend. She did not tell me she had a boyfriend. So I was very confused. It's like, if she has a boyfriend, why did she agree to go out with me on a date? Because she did not want to date. She wanted to hang out. But my words were specifically, do you want to go on a date with me? So date does not mean just meet. Date means possibility for romance. Yes, so that was a very, very bad date for me. I did not get lucky that date. It was a very bad date. So that is a date. Yeah, I always say dating. I always say, oh, I'm going dating. Oh, okay. No. For us, when we say I am dating, means I go on many dates. So we had one of my teachers right now, before she was dating. Every Friday, every weekend, she'd go out with a different guy because she was dating. She'd go out with one guy, is he okay? Not okay. Next guy, not okay. Next guy, not okay. She was just dating. But now she has a boyfriend, so she is steady. She is not dating anymore. If she goes out on a date, it would be only with her boyfriend. So that is dating. Vocabulary word number 2. Admirer. Admirer. So this is a person. See the ER at the end? Like teacher, right? This is a person that does something. This person admires you. When you admire someone, what you do is you like them. So maybe you have an admirer. You are someone who likes someone else. We would call this person an admirer. In love, we have something called a secret admirer. A secret admirer. Can you guess what that means when you have a secret admirer? A secret admirer is someone who likes you, but you don't know who that person is. So let's say you go to the office and someone sent you flowers. And you look at the card on the name, it says, "Wish you a happy day." But you don't know who gave you the flowers. That is a secret admirer. When you don't know that person. You like that. You like that idea of a secret admirer. Yeah, it's very romantic to have a secret admirer. It's very sweet to have a secret admirer. You can send me gifts, audience. I would like a secret I don't have any admirers or secret admirers, but that would be nice to have an admirer. Be careful though, because sometimes the admirer can cross the line, right? When they like you, but then they like you too much. When they cross the line, then they turn into a stalker or a creep. That's something else that you can say. You can call them a stalker or a creep if they're crossing the line. Maybe they admire you too much, we would call that. If you want to see all my class notes for today, please go to VINEdots.com. You can there and register for free. And what I do is every week I upload all my notes for this class and all my classes there. You can go there and study and see all my notes. You can also take all sorts of other classes about business English, travel, social conversation, everything else. You can visit us at VINEdots.com. That's where I put all my notes. And I also put all our past episodes on the website. So by going there, you can view all the other classes that you've missed. We have a lot going back a year now. We have lots of classes that we have. And you can also listen to my radio show on ICRT every Thursday morning. So be sure to do that. But VINEdots.com, that's where you can get all the information for me and my classes. The next word, affection. I love this word. Affection. Affection. Affection is, when I go home and I open the door, I know 100% always for a fact that my dog will be sitting there and he'll be so excited to see me. He will run and jump into my arms and go like this because he is showing me his affection. Affection is when you show someone that you love them. Usually affection is physical. It's like them touching you, maybe hugging you, maybe kissing you. You can show your affection in other ways, by writing a card for them, by sending them a text message, asking them about their day. So showing affection is a way to show people that you love them. Affection.
爱好。所以你有什么爱好吗？
Affection? How I like to show affection? I like to show affection by touching. I'm always touching. I'm a very touching person. I'm always touching like show. What? She said it's a little too perverted. Affection. Well, that's why you show affection only to special people. I only touch special people, people I love, people I like. That is my showing. Touch them where? Maybe just the shoulder or the back or something. That is showing affection. Affection. Oh my God. How do you show affection? Is it hard for Taiwanese boys to show affection?
Taiwan, one game.
Yeah, they're always playing games.
还有鞋子。
How do they show affection?
篮球啊。
No, but that's what they like to do. How do they show their girlfriends affection? Do they send, hey baby, I love you, send them a text message? Do they write them a card? How did they show affection? Because every time my friends, they're always complaining their boyfriends are, oh, what does he do? Oh, just always playing games on his cell phone or playing online games. Showing affection is very important. That is my tip to all you guys out there. Find different ways to show affections to your girl. Because if you don't, someone else will. Show them affection. Because it shows them that you care. Sending flowers is a great way to show affection. Don't wait only on Valentine's Day. Why do you only give your girlfriend flowers on Valentine's Day or your affection, right? You can show them affections anyways. Great point. Giving them snacks. Giving them snacks is a great way to show affection. Say, you cook something for them or you give them a snack. You're saying you're showing you care about them. That is showing affection. Flowers is a great way to show affection. We talked before about sending a girl flowers. You can send them a bouquet of flowers. Bouquet. Be careful. This is a French word. So the way you spell this word and the way you pronounce this word is very different. A bouquet are 12 roses. So when you get 12 roses and you give them to someone, we would call that a bouquet. A bouquet of roses. That's what we can do. 12 roses, bouquet. A crush. When you have a crush, you would say, I have a crush. When you have a crush means you like someone. I have a crush means there's someone that you are interested in them. Bouquet is not, someone had a question about bouquet. Bouquet is not English. Bouquet is a French word. So the pronunciation of it is different. Usually French words, they don't pronounce the end of the word or the last consonant, the T at the end, for example. They won't pronounce that. So we'll say bouquet. Notice there's no T. We don't say bouquet. No. So we just say bouquet. Bouquet, yes, exactly. Bouquet. Louder. Bouquet.
Bouquet.
I hate it when my students, like, when I teach them a word, right? And I say, like, bouquet. And you know what they do? They're like, okay, 了解. No, you repeat after me. So, repeat. If I say bouquet, you should say...
Bouquet.
Yes. And don't say, bouquet. Don't say it softly. Say it like you mean it. Bouquet. Right? Many of my students do that. And I always get very angry. They're like, yeah, I know. No, you don't know. Say the word. I need to hear you say it. Make sure you're pronouncing it correctly. Bouquet. A crush is when you like someone. A crush. A crush is you like someone. So if you like someone, you have a crush. I have a crush on Sally, right? Let's say there's this girl. I really like her. I want her to be my girlfriend. I would say, I like her. I have a crush on her. You can ask something like, who is your crush? Who do you have a crush on? This is asking, do you like someone? Do you have a crush on someone? Let's see out there. Anyone out there? Mark, do you have a crush on someone? Mina Sweet. Do you have a crush on anyone, Mina Sweet? Yes, you have a crush on her. Who? Who is her? Eagle 3699. Who do you have a crush on? Right now, do I have a crush on anyone? Maybe I have a crush on someone. I'll tell you guys in a future episode. I have a crush on the gal besides you. Eagle Eye has a crush on you. That means Eagle Eye likes her. She sent you some hearts there. Did you get any gifts for Valentine's Day? Did you get any gifts? Any libro? Yeah. No? Can you believe that? Nobody sent... You have many guys probably have a crush on you, but no one sends you gifts. They only send message. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. So just stickers and says no real gifts. Oh my God. I don't believe it either. No gifts on That's why she said yes to come to the show today. Usually she comes to the show. Usually I have another teacher and her coming to the show. I couldn't find a teacher to come on the show with me today because they all have dates, and she was like, oh yeah, I have time, I can go. Man, you guys are failing me. All right, so you have a crush on her. A symbol for Valentine's Day is doves. Doves are these white birds. These white birds signify love. So anytime in movies, you will see doves signifying loves. When people get married, they'll have doves. It's always a symbol of love would be doves. So you see that a lot. That's what you can do. No, she hasn't received any gifts because she stopped by the office today. So I would have known if she had some gifts. Everyone in the office would tease her if she had flowers or chocolates or anything. So no gifts, really. No gifts.
没有啊。
Nothing. Oh my God.
我现在要赶快回去拍照，然后 po 我的 Instagram， 然后写 Thank you someone.
Thank you someone. But no one gave you anything. She's always posting on her Instagram, and she'll leave the office to go somewhere to say, oh, I have to go take some pictures somewhere. And then we see on her Instagram all the stuff that she's doing. And then, but yeah, so no flowers for her. Well, that's okay. On White Valentine's Day, you can give me an eagle eye something.
我可以 po 我去年的花。
Last year someone gave you flowers?
I forget， 我忘记了。但是就是看有什么花，或是路边拍的花，然后就 po。
You can buy flowers for yourself. Oh, that's sad. Okay. All right, I'll get you M&Ms from 7-Eleven later. Then you can post that. Okay. Embrace. Hi. Who said hi? Someone said hi. Embrace. Embrace is a hug. Embrace is a nice way to say a hug. Embrace. Yes, chocolates from 7-Eleven are cheap. Actually, one thing that's very common in the United States is people like to buy chocolates after Valentine's Day. Because many stores like 7-Eleven, Kmart, Walmart, many stores will buy a lot of chocolates for Valentine's Day. But after Valentine's Day, people won't buy chocolates anymore. So the chocolates will go on sale. So the day after Valentine's Day in the US, you can buy so much candy and snacks at 50% off and cheaper. So that's a big secret. Wait till after Valentine's Day. Embrace. Embrace is hug. It's another way to say hug. So when you hug someone, you embrace them. So you can say hug, that's kind of a neutral word. Embrace is a more formal, a nicer, a fancier way to say hug. For example, when I went home, last time I went home, and I saw my mom, we didn't just hug, we embraced. It was stronger, it was deeper. Embrace. So I hope all of you find someone to embrace on Valentine's Day. I can't wait to get home. When I get home, I will embrace my dog. Because that will be my Valentine's Day, my dog. Embrace. Any of you out there are married? Is anyone out there married? When you propose to someone, the person you propose to is no longer your girlfriend, right? So you're dating, so she's boyfriend and girlfriend, right? You're married, husband and wife. But what about that middle point? When you're not dating and you're not boyfriend and girlfriend anymore because you proposed to her. You asked the girl, will you marry me? At that point, you are now fiancé. She is your fiancé. You are his fiancé. Yes, exactly.
Fiancé. 我会说成 Beyonce.
Okay, yeah. Not Beyonce. Fiancé. And you want to make sure to add that accent mark on the E. Right? Because it's not fiancé, it's fiancé. So you put that accent mark at the end of it to say fiance. So the fiance is after that. So no, not Beyonce. Fiance.
那男生也是吗？
Boy or girl, it doesn't matter. If you're a boy or girl, you are your fiance. Vincent would like to call it an unofficial marriage. Now, I will tell you, Vincent, there is something known as a common law marriage. A common law marriage is when you and the person have been together for a long time, let's say 7 years. You are now in a common law marriage. This means that the government will say, no, you guys are officially together. You guys are legally, or you guys are married in that sense of the word. So there is something called a common law marriage. It varies by country. It varies by state. Different places have their own rules. But that is something that I've heard of. Places have something called a common law marriage. And some countries have marriage that is only for a limited time. So in the traditional romantic way, they say, till death do us part. Till death do us part. This means I'm going to love you forever and we're going to be married forever and ever and ever. But in some countries, the marriages only last 20 years. I don't know what the right number is. But after, because you're only married 20 years. And after 20 years, you decide, do you want to continue married or not? So it is a safe way to get married there, because you have to remarry or renew your vows. You have to decide again if you want to stay married. So some countries have that. So be careful. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ego, for asking us. Let me write that down for you guys. Till death do us part. Till death do us part. So that means you'll be married forever until you die and then you're separated. But that's a problem. Like, till death do us part. But my question is, when you die and then you go to heaven, and then you're in heaven, and then your wife dies, does she follow you to heaven or not? That's something very strange, because I would feel, no, till death do us part. So you died, so in heaven, are you still married or not married? I don't know. That's something very interesting to think about. But that's what they say, till death do us part. Another word we have here, running quick because we're running out of time. Flirt. This is a great word to use. All of you there that are single, I hope today you flirt. Flirt. Flirting is who cares, whatever. I care, Vincent. I care. Flirt. Flirt is you behave in a way that shows the other person that you are attracted to them. So when you flirt, it's showing that you're sexually attracted to another person. So some people flirt by, like, curling their hair, or just, oh, stop, and they hit. So that's what they say, flirt, when you're showing someone that you care about them. So maybe two people that are friends, before their boyfriend and girlfriend, they start flirting. They start talking, oh, how are you? Good night. Sending sweet messages to each other. They're not dating yet. They are flirting. So that is something that you hear a lot. You can even call someone a flirt. Many people call me a flirt because they say, oh, you talk to many girls. You are a flirt. That's something that you can call someone a flirt. You can legitimately flirt with any girl you like. Well, if you're single, yes, you can flirt with any girl that you like. Heartthrob. This is for the girls out there. If there's a guy that is very sexy, a sexy man, you would call him a heartthrob. So someone like Brad Pitt would be a heartthrob. It means, yeah, it's heart. Heartthrob. Throb. This TH word is very hard for some people to pronounce. So stick out your tongue. Throb. You're not. See, she's not sticking out her tongue, and that's what you need to do. You need to stick out your tongue. Throb.
Throb.
There. Heart throb. No, not like that. Heart throb.
Heart throb.
Heart
Heart
throb.
throb.
There, heart throb. Heart throb is someone who makes your heart beat more. So if you see, this for girls, if you see this sexy man in your heart, dun, 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 he is a heart throb. He is someone who makes your heart beat very, very strong. So you can call a sexy man a heart throb. Brad Pitt is a heart throb. Aquaman, Jason Momoa, I forget his name. He is a heart throb right now. Many, many people like him. So there are many words to call a girl sexy, but if you want to call a guy sexy, you can call him a heart throb. When you really Momoa, thank you for that. Jason Momoa. Momoa is a drink. Momoa. Jason Momoa. Aquaman. He is a heart throb. Infatuation. Infatuation is before I had the word admirer. Admirer means you like someone. When you admire someone, you like someone. An admirer is someone who likes you. We can also use the word infatuation. Infatuation is you like someone, you love someone, you're crazy about someone. When you're crazy about someone, we would say infatuation. You are infatuated with them. You love them. Yeah? Infatuation. To deeply, deeply be in love with someone. Sometimes obsessed. Maybe loving someone too much. Infatuation. I have an infatuation with ice cream. Oh, Häagen-Dazs ice cream. Oh, that is my infatuation. When
有一个 angel， 他射你那个心，那个
oh yeah, the angel, Cupid, the angel that has the bow and arrow, he is Cupid. All the angels, we call them cherubs. Cherubs are together. Cherubs or Cupid. So Cupid is the little angel, the baby with the bow and arrow that shoots you. When Cupid shoots you with his arrow, that's when you fall in love. That's when you are infatuated with someone. Yes, loving someone to the point of being insane, being crazy would be infatuation. You love them so much. Okay, next word. Unrequited love. Oh, this is so sad. So let's say you love someone, you're flirting with them, and then you become infatuated with them. You love them so much, but then at one point, they don't love you back. So sad. This is called unrequited love. Unrequited love, they don't love you back. Very, very sad. You can try to woo them. I woo you, right? To woo someone. To woo someone is to get someone to fall in love with you, right? Hopefully they do fall in love with you. Hopefully they flirt back and they love you. But if they don't, it's unrequited love. Cherubs, the reading angel. Okay. So ultimately, what is CCR? Alice. Is dating a foreigner hard?
简单跟难不一定，主要是像我的英文不好，所以如果我要跟外国人就是 dating 的话，就变成说你要试着去跟他聊天，跟对方有没有意愿听你说话。
Okay, so maybe.
所以我想想，所以这算简单也不简单，这算难也不难。
So it's not hard or not hard. It depends on the person. Well, she has a point there. Because it isn't about your English ability. I guess if you but they speak Chinese or no Chinese?
不一定。
Okay. But isn't it hard to speak? Like if your Chinese is bad and their Chinese is bad, isn't it hard to speak?
可以，就是用他可能对方讲比较慢的英文，那你用很烂的英文跟他聊天。
Okay.
然后或者是他用很烂的中文跟你一点点中文聊天。
Well, I guess it comes down to just communication in general. If you like someone, you will put the effort into paying attention to them. So even if there is a language barrier, we would call that a language barrier between two people. If you really like someone to the point that you love that person, that language barrier won't be important because you love them enough to pay more attention to them speaking to you. So if you don't really like them that much and the language and culture is too difficult, you just, well, forget about it, right? It's too difficult. But if you really do like them, if there is a connection between the two people, then you will pay attention to them. So it all comes down to communication. Any relationship, either dating for Valentine's Day or a long-term relationship or fiance that leads to marriage, it's all about communication, and that's what you need to have. So thank you all. That's the end of our show today. Be sure to go to VINEdots.com and register there, and then you can come and chat and you can learn about everything, and you can see all my notes and take more classes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy Valentine's Day to everyone.